Picture this. A Red Bull rocket screams out of the pit lane. The driver inside, Max Verstappen, is staring down an almost impossible challenge, passing 19 cars on one of Formula One's toughest tracks. That's how he kicked off the 2025 São Paulo Grand Prix, turning a hopeless start into a jaw-dropping third-place finish that redefined the meaning of an epic comeback. But this race wasn't just about Max. The Brazilian Grand Prix was an absolute roller coaster of heart-pounding crashes, bold strategies, and championship-defining moments. A sprinkle of pre-race rain set the stage for total chaos and pure courage. So let's dive into the action, lap by lap, and unravel the madness of Interlagos. The race began under moody skies, with a light drizzle making the track slick and testing every single driver's nerves. Lando Norris, starting from pole after a perfect qualifying and sprint victory, absolutely nailed his start. That's a huge improvement from earlier this season, where he would often lose spots because of a tricky clutch. Interlagos' tight turn 1 is infamous for first lap drama, and the damp track made it even riskier, with tires just struggling for grip. Norris surged ahead, leaving the rookie Kimi Antonelli in second, while the rest of the pack jostled for position behind. But trouble hit fast. On the very first lap, Sauber's Gabriel Bortoleto, a talented F2 graduate in his first F1 season, tangled with Aston Martin's Lance Stroll at turn 4. Bortoleto just misjudged his braking on the slippery surface, nudging Stroll's car and sending both of them spinning hard into the barriers. Cue the safety car, a familiar sight at Interlagos, where the track layout and tricky grip can catch out even the best. Bortoleto's rookie mistake showed just how unpredictable weather can trip up a newcomer. The race exploded back to life on lap 5 with a thrilling restart. As the cars roared out of the final corner, McLaren's Oscar Piastri, starting third, spotted his chance. He dove boldly down the inside of turn 1 to steal second place from Antonelli, but the move went wrong fast. Antonelli braked late to defend, and Ferrari's Charles Leclerc, stuck right in the middle, had absolutely nowhere to go. The result: a spectacular 3-car crash that sent Leclerc's front wheel flying, ending his race in a storm of shattered carbon fiber. The stewards pinned the blame on Piastri, handing him a 10-second penalty for carrying too much speed into the wet corner. So why did he risk it? It all comes down to pressure. He'd lost a 34-point championship lead earlier in the season with crashes in Azerbaijan, Austin, and Saturday's sprint. With Norris outshining him, Piastri needed a big moment to revive his title hopes. Instead, the crash sent him tumbling down the order, though he did fight back to 5th after his penalty. Meanwhile, Lewis Hamilton's race fell apart early. Starting mid-pack, he clipped Williams' Carlos Sainz at the start, damaging his front wing and forcing an early pit stop. A penalty for an unsafe release added to his woes, and he eventually had to retire the car. Through all this chaos, Max Verstappen was on an absolute mission. Starting from the pit lane after Red Bull swapped his power unit, he delivered a masterclass, weaving through the field with surgical precision. His Red Bull, built for straight-line speed with less downforce.
Something I didn't think I'd say, Max. You are now race leader.
Thanks to Red Bull's smart tire strategy that held up perfectly as the track dried. The final laps were pure F1 magic. Lando Norris, after 2 flawless pit stops, was leading by a comfortable 10 seconds. But the real drama was Verstappen hunting down the rookie Antonelli for second place. On fresh tires, Max closed the gap, getting within a second by the final lap. But Antonelli drove like a seasoned pro, using his Mercedes' strong corner exits to block every attack. Their duel was electric, with Antonelli finishing just 0.3 seconds ahead. George Russell grabbed 4th for Mercedes, earning huge points, while Oliver Bearman had a brilliant drive to 6th for Haas. But for Ferrari, it was a total disaster. Norris's 6th win of the year stretched his championship lead over Piastri to 24 points. McLaren's mid-season upgrades have just made them unstoppable. Verstappen's epic drive proved his incredible talent, but Piastri's struggles show a mix of bad luck and pressure-fueled errors. The 2025 Brazil Grand Prix was F1 at its absolute wildest. Rain, risks, and raw skill creating a race for the ages. As the season heads to Las Vegas, the title fight is heating up more than ever. Who do you think will rise to the occasion, and who will crumble under the pressure? Let me know in the comments below, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more F1 action. Thanks for watching.
What a spectacular finish here at the Golden Hour Grand Prix. He pushed the limits, he found the grip, and he takes the checkered flag.